Why do they attend? We did a survey last year of a bunch of different shows, of which IMTS was one of them. We ended up with over 10,000 responses from attendees at all kinds of different shows. IMTS had over 1,300 participants in this survey. And we share with you some of the results of that survey, and IMTS was right on the numbers with all of the results of of the whole survey. They tracked very consistently with everything else. One of the questions I asked them was, why do you attend? And we gave them a laundry list of about 25 reasons why they would attend. Here were the top 6 reasons. I said, on a scale of 1 to 7, rank all of these as the importance of why you come to IMTS. Reason number 1, see what's new. Boy, there's a shock. You heard Peter say that this morning. See new products. Reason number 2, expand knowledge of technology. See these on a scale of 1 to 7, the scores that they've got? Reason number 3, find new vendors. What do all 3 of those first 3 have in common? What's new? Do you have new products to show them? Do you have new technology that you can show them? Find new vendors, there's a scary thing. What kind of relationship do they have with you? If it's like this, they might be looking for a new vendor. Reason number 4, the type and variety of exhibitors that are at IMTS. And reason number 5 is face-to-face. Face-to-face with exhibitors. These are the top 5 reasons of why they come to IMTS. Here are the bottom 5. Why do they attend? In order of 5 to whatever it is, to the last one. Peers recommendation, only got a 4.3. Education and speakers, 4.17. I'd like to see that higher. Fear of missing something important. You know, they're afraid, well, if I don't go to the show, I'm going to miss something. All right. Show deals, 3.7. You're not going to believe what the last one was. Came in last place. Right orders. Right orders. What's new? What's new? You know, how many hours do they spend on the show floor? The average, 12.41 hours on the show floor. That's how many hours they're going to spend on the entire show floor, and there's 1,000 exhibitors out there. Are they going to be able to see everybody? Not a chance. Not a chance. You've got 62. They've got 12 and a half hours. What are you going to do to break out of the crowd? How long is the encounter? The average is 18.45 minutes. Why did I break out that one wedge? Because when I ask exhibitors how long is the typical encounter, you know what the exhibitors tell me? Less than 5 minutes. Only 6% of these attendees said that it's less than 5 minutes. The average said 18.45. They are looking for quality encounters is what they're looking for. They don't want to waste their time with these 2 and 3 minute hit and runs. If they only give you 2 or 3 minutes, then they're basically saying you haven't given me anything of value. You haven't given me any reason to stop and talk to you. I think what they say to us is, you give me a reason and I'll give you the time. 18 and a half minutes is how long the encounter is. How many exhibitors contact them in advance? Average, 17 exhibitors contact them in advance. Out of 1,000? Here's what I don't get. Let's see if this thing's still on. All right, there's up to 20. If we take 20 down to 1, and we add those up, let's see, that's 40, 75. 86% of them are contacted by less than 20 exhibitors in advance. Yet then when I ask them, how many exhibitors do you put on your agenda before you come to the show, their answer is 16.7. Sounds like about the same. Now, granted, they're going to have people on their agenda that they were going to have on their agenda anyway. Okay? But if they're only being contacted by 17 exhibitors in advance and they're putting 17 exhibitors on their agenda, there's got to be some correlation there, I got to believe. You want to help separate yourself from the crowd? Make sure you do it with pre-show communications. Make sure you contact them in advance because you're much better off getting on that agenda before they get to the show. Otherwise, they have to discover you out of the 1,000 exhibitors out there. Then I asked them to rate the following influences as far as how they gather information for running their business more effectively. Look at this. This is interesting. On a scale of 1 to 7, I asked them to rate these. The only ones that got above a 5 score were articles and trade publications, trade shows, and word of mouth. Trade shows came in second as far as being the most important method for them to gather information to help them be more successful. Word of mouth being number 1. That's no surprise, of course. But trade shows beat out a lot of stuff that a lot of people today are saying, oh, this is really, really important. Well, they're all important. They're all important. You got to do them all. You got to do them all very, very well.